My name is Brandon Desaw. This is my third year in charge of the girls varsity water polo program here at Poly, and I've worked at Poly for 3 years as well. The way that our practices have changed over the course of this pandemic has been crazy. Since the beginning of the last school year, when we couldn't have practices at all the way to summertime where we couldn't get any pool time in our own pool because it was indoor. So we decided that we would go practice at the Colorado Lagoon and in the bay down along Beach Shore. From there, we continued to practice at the lagoon even during school because we couldn't get pool time here or at our own pool. And then finally, we were able to secure some time here where we shared with all of the programs in Long Beach, which was kind of a lot. But it's been awesome. The girls have really bought into what we are doing with all of this. And yeah, we were just excited to get any type of pool time at all just to get practices done.
They've done a great job adjusting to the pandemic. We've had a lot of creativity with how and where we're practicing, and our team has adjusted and been enthusiastic the whole time.
I think the main motivation for these girls has just been that they love this sport and they want to play it as much as possible. So they're constantly looking for practices, for games, for pool time, anything that they could do to get an advantage and, you know, hopefully try to win leagues someday.
Hi, I'm Amy Liang. I'm a senior. I've been playing water polo for 3 years and I'm a goalie on varsity.
My main motivator throughout this pandemic has been playing for the younger girls who are still going to have a season next year. Whenever I see the younger girls on my team, I try to keep them laughing, keep them happy. Even though my season might not be what I wanted it to be or hoped it to be, the girls next year are still going to have their season. So honestly, practicing with them, that's what has kept me motivated.
Have motivated me by showing their hard work and effort despite immense challenges and continuing to show up and be here for each other and continuing to improve despite not being able to practice fully. Coaching has been the one normal thing that I have been doing during this pandemic. Although it doesn't look like a normal practice that I'm coaching, being able to come out and be with my teams most days of the week is something that brings me joy and helps me keep pushing forward through all of this.
This has really changed the way the girls view their relationship with water polo in school and everything. There was a lot of question on whether or not this was the sport for a lot of people, I think, because they didn't necessarily have to be a part of the sport. It wasn't business as usual. So they really had to look hard in the mirror and decide if this is what they want to do, and all of them decided to come back, which is so awesome. That's the kind of program we're trying to build here.
I would say that it has been really interesting, and it's definitely been like something I'm not going to forget, but I've also had this idea where like I don't know what high school is really like without a pandemic. I have learned that I could overcome a lot of difficult obstacles and really put myself there and just keep on pushing myself no matter what my situation is.
I feel like one positive is it's kind of forced us to become a little more independent with schoolwork and practices and just getting what we need to get done, where you're not in a class, so you have to kind of hold yourself a little more accountable. I feel like when we finally were able to scrimmage and actually play like games, it was kind of a big relief because it finally felt like we were actually getting somewhere and all these practices had paid off and they weren't just for nothing.
I was pretty shocked, honestly. Before they told us, they said that we were going to have our final practices, like this was it. So when they said that we were going to have games, I was pretty shocked and honestly pretty excited.
My experience with getting these games back has been phenomenal. I mean, we want to win as many games as possible, but that's very low on the priority list in terms of this pandemic. I mean, we get 2 weeks of games and we're just excited to get out here and play.
We've spent almost a year just practicing and have only been cleared for contact for a few weeks now. So it was this huge energy that we get to have at the end of all of this to be able to have games. And I know that the teams are super excited for it. And although it's very short, it's been a very exciting season.
We played Milliken and Wilson a couple times. Even though it wasn't the full Moore League, I'm still grateful that we were able to still play some games.
Go Beach on 3! 1, 2, 3! Go Beach!
Our water polo team here at Poly is more like a family. We say it in our cheer every year, and being an alumni of this program, I have believed that and lived it, that we are all very close and tight-knit. We uplift each other, and as an alumni, I am still friends with most of my teammates that I had when I was here, and it's just one big happy family.
One of the things I miss most about school is like seeing my friends. So being able to come to practice and seeing some of my teammates, who are also my best friends, I guess, has really helped me stay motivated this year. That's it.